Previously on Seduce Me.
She can be a lesbian if she wants.
I totally want to. And so it continues. What's up, kitty cats? I'm YaxiCat. And whoa, that's a new intro! No, not really. I just wanted to say you guys, seriously, don't post anything. I'm not being mean or anything, but just don't get miraculous involved into something else like this. You know, this is something I want to do without miraculous, you know? So, you know, don't. So yeah. Welcome back to Seduce Me. And as you guys said, I have not watched any walkthroughs or, you know, anyone else playing it, but I've seen a few, and I did see, who's that? Alejandro Saab? Yeah, he's one of my favorite voice actors, so, and when I heard he was here, hold on, can I see it? Shoot, I can't. Anyways, let's keep on going where we last left off. Naomi looked at me, wanting to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speakers in the cafe started up, and an announcement echoed through the cafeteria.
Miss Anderson, please come to the main office immediately. Please bring your things with you.
Oh no. Oh, wow, Bella's outside. Timing. Oh well, okay.
Oh my.
Oh no, they caught us, run!
Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in white coats have finally come to get you.
Suzu, don't joke around. What if it's serious?
Bye guys, I'm joining the men in black.
Ah, fine. If something happens, just call us.
Oh shoot, funny enough, something did happen. And it was certainly no laughing matter, oh shoot, and I started to laugh. Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Cold. It was really cold. Oh shoot. Did someone die? Oh god. You can't start off the game like this. Somebody gets shot in the beginning, and then now somebody dies. Oh, dark game. Now I really think demons will be involved. The rain became heavier. The rain became heavier that afternoon, accompanied by rolling thunder now and then. The skies had turned dark, though I couldn't see any of it under the black umbrella. Oh, someone did die. Not that I was looking up. In fact, looking up was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I stared at the grass beneath my feet, unable to look up at the people weeping around me. All I could see was the damp grass under my feet. Only the monotone eulogies that floated through my ears reminded me that I was at a funeral. It was only when the speeches ended that I was finally able to raise my head. Harold Anderson, forever in our hearts. Is that her dad? Oh god. I saw a gathering of people, mostly made of relatives that I didn't even know were related to me, were huddled around a simple, small grave. I thought you guys were rich. Can't you afford a bigger grave? For a while, all I heard was the sound of raindrops on umbrellas. If it weren't raining, everything would... There's a plane. Why am I laughing? Okay, it's gone. Everything would probably be in a heavy silence. I looked beside me, where my father was standing. Oh! Okay, so it's not her father, okay. Where my father was standing and holding up a large black umbrella for our small family of 3. His fish. Sorry, I'm laughing. Dang it, stop. Okay. His face was emotionless, a strange sight next to my weeping mother. I wondered what was going through his mind. After all, etched into the smooth gray tombstone before us was his father's name. Oh, is he the grandfather that owns the big ass company thing? Oh no, wait, hold on. Setting up my theories here. Now that he's gone, is this like inheritance thing gonna like fall onto my dad, who's gonna give it to me? Because he's like, okay, since you're my daughter, you're supposed to learn stuff here and then, you know? Oh, whatever, I'm gonna let the thing play out first. After all, etched into the smooth gray tombstone before us was his father's name. My grandfather, the one who raised me like his own daughter, had passed away that day. The ceremony was small, only close family were allowed to come. Slowly, though, people began to leave, leaving my father, mother, and me behind at the grave. A man dressed in a clean black suit under the uniform black umbrella of the funeral attendees walked towards us, introducing himself as grandfather's lawyer. Oh, here it is. He pulled out a few documents from his suitcase and began to read aloud its contents.
And now, I shall read Harold Anderson's last will and testament.
Only my parents and I were allowed to be present for my grandfather's will. It was under the strict request of his lawyer, and there was a reason why.
And to my dearest granddaughter, I give my estate.
Ha!
All the
Told you.
furniture and decor that resides within the house shall also be given to my granddaughter.
Alright.
What?
I couldn't believe my ears. I had earned the family estate at 18? That was impossible, and yet it was written by my own grandfather's hand.
He passed the family estate to her? Why am I not surprised?
Is that my dad? Yeah, that's my dad. God, so mean. Slick black hair. Damn.
Dear.
Hi, Mom. You look nice. Wait a minute. Why is my hair slightly blue? None of you have that. His is like black. Yours is brown. How come Okay, I see the green eyes. Are we the same? Is it because it looks blue? I think I got mostly from him. Okay.
Well, did he say anything about what will become of the CEO and chairman position of the Anderson Toys Company?
No. It is presumed that the vice chairman will succeed the position.
Even to the bitter end, he wouldn't give in. What a stubborn old man.
Shaking his head, my father turned to face my mother with a serious expression on his face. Honey, we're gonna do it tonight. Oh, honey!
About the estate. Should we send her there to get used to the building? It'll be a good place for her to live after high school.
Are you sure we should?
Why not? This would be a good experience for her.
Yeah.
Honey, what do you think?
I'm pretty cool living on my own. I don't need no parents.
Oh.
I really wasn't sure what to say. Why did my grandfather think that I was able to... that I was the appropriate heir to the mansion? Was I even ready to live on my own? Yes, you are. You're YaxiCat. You're gonna be
Well,
fine.
that seems to be it. We'll be taking our leave now. I'm sure the little heiress needs some time to adjust.
Oh, man. You're a dirk.
David!
Yeah, see? Mom, come on, slap the shit out of him. Whoa. Even though she raised her voice, my dad wordlessly began riding on his scooter. Walking back to the car, disinterested.
Don't mind him, honey. I think that your grandfather's passing really affected him. Why don't we get back home for now?
Yeah, Mom. Cook me up some pancakes, I think.
You can go on ahead to the car, Mom. I think I need some time alone with Grandpa.
Oh, of course. Take all the time you need.
Thanks, Mom.
She gave me a quick hug and hurried after my dad. I looked around the funeral grounds, which was completely empty, save for the sullen-looking grave that was laid in front of me.
I'm sure that if Grandpa were in charge of arranging all of this, it would have been much different.
It was blatantly obvious that my dad was in charge of the whole event. Who else would bury their own family the same day they pass away? Everyone knew my grandfather's love for toys, and yet the grave was a mere stone slab on the ground, void of any children's toys. My dad didn't even bother putting flowers. I mean, there's... Yeah, you know, never mind. His disdain for my grandfather was almost pitiful.
Sorry, Grandpa.
I tried to force out some words, but the only thing that came out was a choked sob. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Grandpa. You told me to stay strong, but right now, I'm the farthest from it. Like that one time a long time ago.
Ooh, are we gonna... Oh, Oh god, guys. This hits home so hard. God, I miss my grandpa. When he passed away, man. Bad day, bad day. He smelled like prunes. I think every old person smelled like prunes, right? Oh god, and the song just doesn't help, man. Hits home so hard.
Grandpa!
Oh, it's so good to see you again, sweetie.
Grandpa. I was swept into a giant bear hug, and we both laughed as he swung me around like an airplane. It was one of my favorite things about seeing my grandfather. The way he greeted me, unlike my father, my grandfather was loving and playful, even as I grew older.
Sorry that Daddy couldn't be here today. He said that he wasn't feeling too good again.
It had always been like that. Dad missed every visit to Grandpa's house, citing that he was busy with work or wasn't feeling well.
Is that so? Well, that's okay. Daddy can come around next time. And you're here, right?
Yeah. So what are we doing today, Grandpa? Mommy says that there's a new dessert cafe open in town. Maybe we should go?
Oh, I would love to. But I've been so busy with the company these days. We're actually working on a little something. Would you like to see?
Hold on, Grandpa. Alright.
Yes! Ooh, is that a toy?
It is. I was designing a new line of them. But I feel like something's missing. You don't think you could help me out, could you?
Of course!
He placed the toy in my hands with a smile, and I inspected it carefully. It was beautifully crafted, and obviously a lot of work was put into it. There was one thing,
So, what do you think?
I think that heart on its chest should light up when you hug it. It'll be like it's alive, and it can be like a little nightlight before you sleep.
He stroked his chin, considering my input while nodding his head. After a few moments of silent deliberation, he turned to me with a chuckle.
That's a great idea! I'll get to changing it right away. You're always like my little lucky charm, dear. You always know what to add to make the perfect toy.
Oh, well, of course. Oh.
Hold on, the preferences is bothering me.
Well, I hope I can be like you one day, Grandpa.
You want to make toys as well?
Yeah, boy toys. Well, making people happy is the best feeling in the world. I don't know if I want to make toys when I grow up, though.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
That makes sense. Daddy doesn't think of it in the same way, though.
Your father. I'm sure he just wants the best for you.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
Sweetie, look at
What
me.
happened? He bent down to look at me eye level, with a serious look on his face.
As much as your father may say something that doesn't make sense now, you must remember that he's always thinking about you. He loves you. There's no doubt about that. And you need to love him just as equally.
Why is this so relatable?
I don't hate Daddy. I really do love him. I don't know why he's like this, though.
Your father and I have had some difficulties with each other in the past. But it's nothing that you should be concerned about.
I had heard tidbits of this from my mother and various other people. The only people who had stayed quiet were my father and grandfather. Both of them refrained from saying a word on the subject matter. But it was clear that whatever happened set up a wall between them. What happened?
It's hard, though, trying to pretend as if nothing were wrong.
However, no matter what, you have to stay strong. You're a big girl already, and, well, there'll come a day when it seems like it's you against the world. But always remember that your family and friends will be here with you. Daddy, Mommy, your friends at school, me. We'll stand together to get through it.
God, the children in the other house are so...
How can you be so sure of that?
Because we'll be right. Here. And here.
Is he pointing at my chest? Point his finger to my head first, then pointed at me. Yeah. Aw, man.
So stay strong. Promise?
For a moment, he looked almost sad, pleading, but as quietly as it had come, the expression disappeared from his face, and he was all smiles once again.
Promise.
Upon hearing that, Grandpa let out a great burst of laughter and stood up.
Alright then, enough of that. How about I whip up some special homemade dessert?
Alright.
I know I can't accompany you at that new cafe, but we sure can talk and eat while I cook and do some paperwork.
Yay!
Homemade dessert? I'll race you to the kitchen.
Hey, slow down there. I'm not what I used to be.
Man, I'm sobbing.
You will me to the very home I love to see you in. Why? Why would you think I would be ready to take it? Especially after this.
A surge of anger bubbled within me, but I quickly swallowed it. There was no use in getting mad, especially when the person in question was no longer there.
I'm sorry. It's hard to stay calm when you've left me with so many questions, especially about what happened between you and Dad. What am I doing? Talking to a grave.
My vision blurred, and I suddenly realized that I was crying. My face heated up as tears rolled down my cheeks.
I'll bring you some flowers later. I miss you, Grandpa. I'll try my best to fulfill my promise I gave you, even if the world might be turned against me.
I left the grave, wiping my tears hastily so my parents wouldn't see.
Well, it's time to head back home. I'll cook up your favorite lasagna when we get home, okay?
Okay, Mom. Oh, thanks, Mom.
However, my dad didn't speak the entire drive home. I wanted to talk to him, but after his moment at the funeral, I wasn't sure if that was a good idea.
It's about time we took off those dreary black clothes.
Bitch. Gathering my courage, I decided then that it was time to talk.
Dad, could I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why are you a dick? Why do you want me to move into the estate so soon?
I thought I made that rather clear. The college near your grandfather's house is well known for its business program. You are planning to major in business, yes?
I have no other choice now, do I, Dad?
Right after you graduate from high school, you'll just live there and can easily commute to and from school. It's a perfect fit for you.
Perfect fit, my ass. But it's so sudden. You just decide so quickly right after the funeral.
Don't be so sensitive. If you're like that in the real world, you'll be crushed.
Dickwad here has a point, actually.
I'm just saying that maybe we could talk a bit more about my future.
In reply, my father rubbed his temples and sighed quietly. He said, "Oh, I'm so done with you."
After you graduate from college, you'll work at Anderson Family Toys. I have connections since I am part of the board of directors, so you will be guaranteed a spot. That is what we talked about before, yes?
But what if...
Stop mumbling!
But what if I don't want to work there?
Don't be silly. It's the family company. Our company. I'm not just going to hand it over to some incompetent vice chairman.
Oh, chill the fuck down, Dad.
He came closer to me, and his face softened.
Look, this is all for the best, okay? You may not know it right now, but you will appreciate it later.
Okay, here's where I say, okay, this is fine. At least he's not getting all ape shit. I mean, you gotta chill down, Chan. I mean, it's not anyone's fault. His father just died, and whatever happened in the past must have still affected him, so you can't blame him for acting like this, you know? Am I right, guys? Alright. For some reason, when I heard him say that, something snapped in me. I wasn't exactly sure what it was, but it made me feel so angry. Don't! I mean, yeah, it's your choice, Chan.
Do you even care that grandfather passed away?
Whoa, Chan, chill the F out. Look at his eyes. Oh, God, he's like,
Of course I do.
Well, everything seems so fine and dandy to you. Things couldn't be better.
Excuse me? I don't like your tone, young lady.
It's like nothing even happened at all. Like you just ignored the fact that he's no longer here.
Do not raise your voice at me.
What did he ever do to you to this... Oh, wait. What did he ever do to you to deserve this?
My father. His face hardened, crossed his arms, and erupted in angry laughter.
Ha! You sure place him upon a pedestal, like he's some kind of venerated god or something. It makes me sick.
You make me sick! Is that it? Are you happy seeing grandfather dead? While everyone was grieving, were you holding yourself back from laughing at everyone's faces? Did you feel just a bit happier seeing him lie in the graveyard?
Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh, for some weird reason, I felt bad. Oh god. A flash of rage crossed his face, and he whipped the back of his hand across my cheek. Ooh, damn. No violence.
You don't know anything! Running your mouth like somehow you know everything that went on, when you're just a little girl that doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut! You did not know my father! You did not know what he was capable of!
Yeah, I mean, the people who smile the most have the darkest secrets, you know? Hashtag YaxiCat said that. Alright!
Is everything all right? What happened?
He slapped me! Nothing, I'm not hungry. I think I'll just go upstairs, you know. And Mom, don't mind this really visible red slap mark on my face. Are you fucking blind? The age is going to you.
Honey, wait!
Nobody understands me.
I quickly turned and ran. Ooh, nice room. Hold on a sec. Let me just inspect the room. Okay, it's nice. I quickly turned and ran up the stairs to my room, slamming the door behind me. My breath came in short pants, and for a while, I just leaned against the door to my bedroom, eventually sliding down to sit against it.
How did things become like this?
My cheeks still throbbed, and I tentatively stood up and looked at the mirror to see how it looked.
Hopefully it doesn't bruise. What am I saying?
Tears formed in the corners of my eyes, but I blinked them back rapidly. I couldn't cry for the second time today. I had to be stronger than that.
Are you all right? Your father told me nothing happened, but you know your father.
Well, I know you. You're blind as fuck. I mean, you didn't even see the red. Come to think of it, I don't see no red anywhere.
I'm fine. I just lost my appetite.
The lasagna's done, though. And I don't want you skipping any meals. Are you sure?
Yeah, I want my lasagna, Chan. Get the lasagna. Don't you dare say no.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll come downstairs later to eat.
That's a good girl. Pat, pat.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I just don't want to eat right now.
Please, dear. Tell me what's going on. I wish you would tell me why you're being like this.
I'm being like this because I'm freaking 18. It's a phase, Mom. It's a phase. I mean, come on. My granddad just died. What do you expect me to feel? And you didn't even see the mark on my face. I'm still bothered by how blind she is. I wanted to tell her. A part of me was screaming to tell her what Dad had done. At the same, you should say it. Well, I mean, if you want to avoid more drama in the house, it's fine. At the same time, I knew she couldn't fix anything. Besides, I was moving out regardless. It's true. I remained silent, letting the event remain in the past.
Well, I'll leave your food on the table if you want to eat it later.
Finally, my mom left me alone. It was strange to think that she was only a few inches away from me, only separated by a single wooden door. I really didn't know what to do. I needed to do something, anything to get my mind off of what just happened. Anything would be better than thinking any more about the pain still radiating from my neck, from my cheek. What are you, vampires? I was going to move into my grandfather's house tomorrow. I should probably pack my stuff so I would be prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, that was a good idea.
I should start packing.
I opened the closet, rummaging around for a while before I finally found 2 large bags, pulling them out on the floor of my room. And then began to empty my drawers and cabinets so that I could bring all my things with me. I didn't have much to bring other than just clothes and some toiletries. It was kind of bizarre that I didn't have many personal belongings. It was like my luggage was completely devoid of them, but I certainly did have many things in my room that I would miss if I just suddenly left the house. I shook my head to rid myself of these thoughts. If it were going to be my new home, it would have to feel like it. One way or another, I was going to make it a home.
You turn the
Just as I was packing my things, my cell phone began ringing and vibrating in my pocket. Okay. I slid my phone out of my pocket and answered it while slowly easing myself onto my bed. Who could possibly be calling? Please be Suzu.
Hey, Anderson,
All
are
right.
you there?
Alright.
Is everything alright? We were worried about you, so we decided to call.
Yeah, I got slapped. Anything new? It's just regular Wednesday.
Hello?
This is the ghost. I'm really glad you guys called.
My voice managed to come out, though it was only a whisper.
What happened? Are you okay?
I got slapped! Well,
I slowly began to tell them about the funeral that afternoon. A small silence followed when I was done recounting what happened. To my relief, Naomi finally spoke up.
I can't begin to imagine how you must be feeling right now. I'm so sorry. Do you want us to come over right now?
no, you get slapped by my dad.
Man, I'm making these slap jokes now.
No, it's okay. My dad isn't in a good mood.
Yep.
So, could we just keep talking on the phone like this?
Of course! We'd stay on the phone until the crack of dawn. Right, Suzu?
Yeah, we're always here if you need us. After all, we wouldn't be the awesome triple threat trio without you, right?
T.
Yeah.
Triple Threat Trio? That sounds like the name of a gang.
We are a gang, Naomi. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, we're all taking on the world together. We've got to sound somewhat scary, or else no one's going to take us seriously.
You got a point.
What's with you and naming things?
Dragon Company.
You've got to step up your game, Naomi. Falling behind to the cool kids like Anderson and me. Tisk, tisk.
Hey! I'm a cool kid. If anything, I'd say you'd have to step up your game.
Man, they're awesome. We chatted cheerfully about all sorts of things, like boys! Very soon, I had forgotten about the events that day and was engaged in a conversation about Naomi's favorite TV show. Some program called Herlock. Ha 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 ha. We all agreed that the actor playing the title, whatever that is, character certainly had a very distinctive look about him, with that long overcoat and scarf around. Herlock. We had many disagreements about who we thought was the coolest character.
Yeah, he has really high cheekbones, and his eyes are pretty. Though I do have to say, I prefer Chatson. And as a bonus, his character is just so sassy.
I looked at the clock hanging on the wall and realized how late it was.
Whoa, it's already 1 a.m.? Sorry for keeping you guys up so late. I think I'm gonna hit the hay for tonight. See you guys at school tomorrow.
I should probably shower and go to bed. I can't believe I stayed up this late just to talk to my friends. Oh shit. Oops. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh. What? Wait, what?
I should probably shower and go to bed. I can't believe I stayed up this late just to talk to my friends.
Oh, okay.
But it was really nice. Well, to the bathroom I go.
I took a relaxing shower. Nothing beat hot water and the feeling of being clean after drying myself. I promptly dressed in my pajamas and crawled into bed.
Ah, a nice hot shower after a long day. I'm so glad to finally be in bed.
It had been a really long day. I knew that I was wishing for something to change back in class, but I certainly wasn't expecting any of the things that happened today.
And I have to go back to school tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, guys, my school, by the time I'm done recording this, my classes will be starting tomorrow, which is pretty cool. But once I upload this, it would take... Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, my uploading is really, really slow since I'm in a different country. Alright, so yeah, the Wi-Fi here is really slow. It's really slow, man. So the rendering and uploading, just it's painful to watch, guys. So I'm sorry. Alright, where was I? Sorry.
Oh.
I curled up on my side and tightly wrapped the blankets around me. I really wasn't in the mood to be returning to school, but my dad probably would make me go for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it.
It's time to go to sleep.
I reached out to the lamp on my nightstand to turn off the lights. However, my mind was so lost in the passing of my grandfather and the thought of inheriting something so big that it haunted my mind the entire night until the next morning.